And welcome to the show, Geeks Are Wired podcast, where we're talking about video games, movies, TV, comic books, technology, and TLDR, the Internet of Things. I'm your host, Bill, and we have Anthony.
Hi.
And you can contact us by emailing us at geeksarewired@gmail.com or send us a voicemail or a text message at 801-896-4335. And you also can help support us by going to our Patreon page at patreon.com/geekswired, where you get access to the podcast early. And it's cool and helpful.
Yes. Can we talk about the Madame thing?
Sure.
Because it's fresh on the mind.
Amazon's Assistant.
Yeah. So they are allegedly...
The Echoes.
Yeah, they're allegedly going to come out with a wall-mounted version. Which would be similar to like their... What is that thing called? The thing in the picture.
The Echo Show?
Yeah, okay. So I think it'll be like similar to the Echo Show, but it will be designed by, I think this is what this article says, but it makes sense. It'll be like an Echo Show, but slimmer because it's designed to be mounted on the wall. But otherwise, it's probably the exact same, and it's going to be like $200 to $250. And will either be, is expected to release at the end of 2021 or sometime in 2022. So.
Yeah. And they've released stuff similar to this. Like you're saying, the wall.
I don't know that I don't know that the wall clock counts.
It has.
Did it actually have an assistant in it?
It had the Amazon Assistant built in.
Oh.
It had Madame A built in.
So it's not like the microwave?
No. It was just a passive device. Like this one actually had the assistant built into it. You could talk to it. It could set your time. It could do all sorts of fun things.
$50 isn't that bad for it, actually. Considering a dot costs about $50.
Yeah.
And this one's battery operated. Can't like play music or anything, but I'm going to be honest, most people that have a dot probably don't. Alright, I'm not going to be, that's incorrect, but I was going to say people who have dots don't play music on the dots, but that's incorrect because, yeah.
Oh, that's the upgraded Mickey Mouse one. The standard Echo wall clock was $30.
Huh.
Yeah. So you could have a Mickey Mouse one for $50 or the standard one for $30.
Why is the Mickey Mouse? Whatever. I know why. Disney tax.
It's cooler.
I mean, I'd probably... Because I think the normal... Like, look up the normal one because I don't remember what it looked like. Pretty sure it's just like a plain Jane clock, though. Like the most basic of clocks. Actually, that's not bad.
Which one are you? Oh, yeah. The black and white one?
If it is that one.
It is...
Do they still sell the Spot?
There it is.
Yeah, it is that one. That's not bad, actually. I would get that one, actually. I wouldn't get the Mickey Mouse one anymore.
Why wouldn't you get the Mickey Mouse one? It's cool.
Can you go backwards? Please? Por favor?
Oh, backwards to the other?
Like, no.
I mean...
Back a page. Click on the top link. Where it says Echo Spot.
Oh, you want to see if they're still selling the Spots?
They are not? Okay. I was under the impression they weren't, so it threw me off. Like, you can still buy them, but you can't buy them from Amazon.
Oh, I see.
Which, out of all the Echoes, seemed to be the most, like, nice feeling, most well put together.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand why it kind of flopped because, like, the concept is cool. I like the idea of having a circular screen, but it, screen's too small to do anything with it. And, like, I think the main idea was to, like, drop in on people, like, video chat with it. I never did that because I never saw the need.
And you also need other people to have it and have it open to you.
Yeah. And I got rid of all my Madame stuff anyways because of the sidewalk thing.
Yeah. As soon as you turn it off, the sidewalk stops working.
Yeah, I mean, there was a way to turn it off anyways, and I did, but it was the only one I had left, and is either go all in on Google, which was pissing me off, or go to Siri, which is way better.
Just build your own.
Tried that, actually.
I didn't remember.
There was a thing called Snips.
Mm-hmm.
They got bought out by Sonos. And
just build it all by yourself.
anyways, they got bought out by Sonos, and Sonos was supposed to... Look that up, actually, please. Just Sonos and then Snips.
Well, that didn't do much of anything.
Okay, look up Snips AI.
All right.
I think that's what it was called. Anyways, I'm much happier with my Siri stuff. Because I have yet to have to repeat myself. So, which on the Googles, I had to repeat myself at least twice most of the time. Oh, yeah, there we go. See? I found it.
Back in November of 2019.
Yeah, I think I was working on this in I don't know, it wasn't much before this, and whenever I was going to try it again in May, I think, of last year, or April, late April, I came across this and was sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of worked, I just didn't want to take the time to, because it's not like with the normalists, like the other assistants, like the Madamays and the Googles and stuff like that, where most of the stuff's kind of built in and you don't have to be like if you want to ask it the weather, you don't have to program in weather routines. It just works, which is a nice thing about it. But yeah,
yeah, it basically looks like they've done nothing to it but kill it.
I think the idea was to incorporate it into theirs because they're kind of dying, I think. Because everybody else has some kind of voice assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think did they ever try to integrate the other ones with them?
I thought weren't they the one that was throwing the patents at Google saying you're going to work or else, and Google actually bent? Or was it Amazon?
One of them.
One of them bent, and the other one actually started to, I thought, for a bit.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything since then, though.
But I don't remember. I didn't look enough into to Sonos to actually
because there's too much money.
No, they're good speakers.
I imagine they are, but when all you wanted was their biggest thing was that you could group speakers together. That was about the only speaker that could do that. And then Google came out with their Chromecast, which had that ability. And then later on you could add in, or maybe you always could, but you could add in the other Google Homes. The one they had actually, and then the minis and stuff. And you could all put them in a group. And then that was Sonos' biggest selling point, and people weren't buying it for that anymore because it was, yeah. I actually don't know how good quality they are. I used to think that getting a HomePod was out of the question just because it's $300, but it sounds good.
Yeah. Well, here is the Google Sonos.
There's a Google Sonos?
Well, it has Google in it.
Oh.
It's a giant speaker.
Kind of reminds me of the original Echo.
I guess it's not that big.
Except for a little bit wider. That is, though. That's a big boy.
Well, so there are at least some.
Just for Google, though.
I didn't see any for Amazon. I didn't find anything with Amazon's. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Trying to. I guess maybe that's what the Home Assistant was.
So Home Assistant is different.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Home Assistant is a competitor to... Well, by competitor, I mean it's an open source version.
It's a smart home setup, or hub. It's a hub for your smart devices in your home to be all controlled into one thing. Through one thing.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a hub. It's not... I don't know. It was more confusing for me to set up. Whereas Habitat.
Mm-hmm.
Habitat is much more like a direct replacement to SmartThings if you wanted to. But, yeah, I didn't think it was worth it. Tangent!
What? There's tangents on this podcast?
No. Never. I dropped my toothpick.
Aww.
Now I'm going to make other noises. Oh, well.
That will happen. Yeah, they vary in sizes for all the cool speakers.
I don't know. It reminds me of like a Bose speaker setup kind of thing. Like,
Well, that's the $400 one. That's the big.
no, well, what I mean is like they have different like speakers for their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like Bose is like that too, whereas Apple and Google and Amazon are like, I mean, they have multiple speakers, but they're all similar. Like the nicest sound, actually,
There's a $30 difference to put voice control on your Sonos device.
I'd probably get the cheaper one.
You'd probably get the one without it and just plug it.
Well, yeah,
Google
because I
device into
don't
it.
like my Google Assistants. Like, I still have some of them plugged in, but I haven't used them. So they're probably going to get unplugged soon. Brilliant sound.
But like you were saying with the other ones, like this is a speaker company first.
Yeah.
They are not their smart stuff is their quality. And I think this is the other reason they were one of the companies who actually was taking on Google and Amazon for stealing their speaker technology.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was either Sonos. I don't know. There was also others. Because Google and Amazon ended up researching the assistants and did a decent job with it and a lot of the background stuff. Their speakers just weren't that great compared to the rest.
It's because they were trying to go for cheap.
Yeah.
And by trying to go for cheap, they, like you've yet to really pay for one. Or you'd really try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Which...
Because they're taking my information. They're selling my information. I should just be able to get them for free.
You're right. I'm kind of of the same argument in that case. Like, or at the very least, maybe pay like $10 for it. Like, pay the price that it would be for the Bluetooth radio and the speaker.
I don't even want to pay that much. They're making way more than that off of me.
Are they?
Think about how long I've had these speakers. They have made plenty of money off of me by selling my information.
I don't know. I just have a hard time believing they get that much money out of a single person. Like, their biggest thing is...
Over like 4 years?
Volume. I mean, maybe. Okay, fine.
They've made a decent amount of money. I should be getting some more free speakers, actually.
Like, a lot of people, if they were YouTube premium subscribers, got free mini homes.
Yeah, I know. I was one of those. Or no, homes?
Yeah, mini homes. Like the little tiny ones.
Little speaker. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I did get one of those. Yes.
I didn't. I don't even think I got a notification for it.
Oh.
And I've been a YouTube premium subscriber since it was YouTube Red.
I'm technically not even the right premium subscriber. I'm a family account. Grandfathered family account. I actually started using them all.
Wasn't that one $15?
I don't remember how much it is.
I feel like it, like, because I think mine's 10.
Yeah, I think
I think they charge 12 or 13 now for the personal one.
And I think it's...
And I think the home one is like, or not home, family one, I think it's like 25 now. Because, like, I thought about getting the family one just because...
It would pay off, and you could
add more
together.
people to it, yeah. And it was only $5 more.
Let's see how much it is.
But I didn't do it.
Is it not on this? I thought it was under my subscriptions.
Should be.
I thought it was. I have lots of subscriptions here, but I don't think I have... that one. That's weird. Yeah, I have my Google One on this one. I might have to go online to YouTube. But either way, I don't think it's that expensive. Even if it was $25, it's still worth it because you get so much. Like I said, you get like 6 accounts, and it's awesome.
Guess who emailed me about Google Assistant?
Google's.
Yeah. That was like a half hour ago too. It's like they knew.
I click on subscription. It was not the subscription I expected.
No. Your YouTube subscriptions are different.
What?
Purchases and memberships.
Hey, there we go. It's in here somewhere.
Right there.
$15.
Yeah, it was. Nice.
And you're saying if you were to sign up now?
Yeah, let me look it up. YouTube Premium subscription. Okay, that's $11.99 for personal, and that's as far as this goes.
Family or student plan? Save money with a family. It's in the bottom low.
Oh, I didn't go that far.
And family with 1 month trial is $18 a month.
It's
And
not too much more.
yeah.
Geez, student is $7. And all you need really is an EDU account.
Probably.
I mean, that's how most of it is. They
Mhm.
don't have any other way to verify you. And most of the time, they don't even push it.
Yeah.
By they, I mean anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How much was it before? Wasn't it like $5 before?
for what?
For YouTube
Mm-mm.
Red? Was it?
It was 10.
It was 10? Okay.
Because if I go to mine, go back to YouTube. Your desk is too tall. Makes it hard for me to type.
I'd say raise your chair, but you got the wrong chair.
I can't raise my chair.
It's really sad. Actually, I thought about one day. It's like my chair is at its highest point and my desk is at its lowest point. Because I thought about like doing a little shifting around on something. And I was like, nope, this is where they are.
This is where they are, and this is really the lowest it goes.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't get this desk then.
Yeah.
It's $10.
Way back when.
When did your YouTube TV subscription expire?
It says February 17th, 2019.
Oh, okay. Mine expired on the 23rd of September 2019. I thought they were the same date, so I was very weirded out by that, but they're not.
We did not sign up at the same time or at the beginning.
I didn't even sign up. I was just invited to someone's account.
I
then they cancel it.
I got the free month. And
You got the free month, realized how expensive it was, and how not worth it was.
correct.
Yeah, it's expensive. Like, if I click on this now, see how much it is.
Actually, I don't even think it was a free month. I think it was a free week.
I think this is... Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
I was so frustrated at it. Because at least YouTube Premium, I get a free month now.
It literally is a cable subscription. It's $65 a month.
Isn't there a cheaper plan now?
The basics.
I thought there was a like...
Device. Frequently asked questions. Try it free. What happens if I click that? What happens if I click that?
Oh, maybe I was thinking of a different one. Oh, I was looking at T-Mobile's.
Wow. I can't even watch it because I'm on Safari.
So YouTube TV, they're saying the 65. Hulu plus live TV is 75. And they're trying to say that traditional TV is $110 a month.
I mean, it depends on what you're going for.
True.
If it's satellite, especially with DVR, it might be about that. I don't know how much Dish or DirecTV is, but I feel like it's pretty expensive. Like, there's a reason why I've never gotten it.
Yeah. And there's the add-ons. Do you want sports? You add sports. Do you want...
Like, Roku? Is that the other thing that I'm thinking of?
There's Roku. What about Roku?
They have channels and stuff too, don't they? No, it's not Roku. It's something else. I don't remember what it was.
It's one of the Dish, or is it? Uh,
Yeah, it was
it's-
related to Dish.
It's Dish's online one.
Yeah, and they were actually pretty good.
Sling?
Yeah, Sling. Because I think it was like $30 when I was paying for it, which gets you a decent amount. Like you missed out on like 2 sports channels, but
Whoop-de-doo, in my opinion. But that's me.
like I think we got it. Like me and my roommate got it because he wanted to watch like motocross stuff, and that was the only way for him to watch it.
There you go. $35 a month.
Yeah, I mean that's not terrible, and I think you get about as much stuff as you did with YouTube. Maybe you get a little more on YouTube, but still. I like how this turned into a rant about YouTube TV.
Yeah. So, T-Mobile has one. I feel like that's their expensive one. I got a 4 lines of unlimited plus TV for $40. That might be new. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, it's $40 a line.
That's probably it. Oh,
Added on to
probably.
the base price. Pretty sure.
Wow, they did not make this easy, do they?
No, YouTube TV's kind of like that too. Like I just wanted to see the price, but you had to actually sign up before you could see the price. Well, I wanted to see the plans, not the prices.
Found it. So live TV is $40. You get 30 channels, which include your locals and a bunch of other stuff. Live TV Plus is 50 plus channels, which is $50. And Live Zone is 60 channels plus, which is $60, which is a good the Zone is the sports stuff.
And you can get Stars, Showtime, and Epics for $6 a month.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's an add-on package. Like
It
you
is.
have to get the base first.
You want Cloud DVR, it's an extra $5 a month. You want
Only 100 hours?
Yeah. That was something actually that YouTube TV was talking about was
Oh, I remember that too. I forgot about that.
they had
They have DVR features.
yeah. But also what's really weird was that even though this is all literally digital out there, is you still YouTube TV, you still had to go record these shows. It wasn't a on-demand thing. And that's something that all these online places have taught me is live is worthless. I don't care about live, especially if you're not going to show me a lot of my shows until the day after it's been on the air at the earliest. So which means I want all of my stuff on demand.
Yeah.
I get sports. Sports should probably be watched live. I get that. That's fine.
Actually, I would, like, the only time I will watch sports is if it's live.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the point otherwise, personally.
Exactly. Because everyone's going to talk about it because it's sports.
Or, I would just have the temptation to just rewind all the way to the end.
Yeah. Just jump. Well, at that point, you also could just skip all the boring, like, they're running. All right. This looks intense.
Okay, I will admit, we have, by we, I mean my family when I used to live at home, we did record basketball games, and that was just because you could start it at the start, like record it, and then you could pause it. Like, you can pause it anyways, and it'll keep like a half hour, but you can pause it for as much as you wanted, and then after you wait about 20, 30 minutes, you can just go forward through all the commercials.
Yeah.
And by the time you're done with dinner or everything, you can just sit down and watch. Yeah. Anyways. DVR. Yay.
Sling. 50 hours for free. It's included with their plans.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, Sling wasn't bad. Like, I enjoyed it.
You're right. Sling is actually, for a lot of the basics things, it's not. And then plus 35 is their, like, blue or orange plan. Do you care about the news or do you care about your sports?
Click on see all channels on both of them. Nope, above. Right?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I think one you get Disney and one you don't too. Or maybe you have to add on Disney. Nope, there's Disney
You found it?
on the right.
Where are you?
Up. No, up. Right there.
Oh, Disney Channel. And it's not on the other one, is it?
Nope. Neither is Nick either. Oh, Nick Jr.'s there. On both of them. Maybe they don't have Nickelodeon on both of them.
There's Nick Jr. on the bottom.
Yeah, but Nick Jr. isn't Nickelodeon.
Ah.
Maybe they don't have Nickelodeon at all. I think you have to add it. At any rate.
And then there's also higher channels. That's like their base plan. I know Sling has like premium channels.
Yeah, you can add on more channels too. There's more channel packs.
Mm-hmm.
Like to add on the sports channels to the, I think base one is like an absurd amount of money. Or not absurd, but more money than I think is worth it. But I'm not really a sports person, so I'm not one to really ask.
You can have Disney XD. So you can watch your DuckTales and your Star Wars.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yep. Watch the new season.
Of Phineas and Ferb? Or Star Wars?
I was saying DuckTales and Star Wars. Does Phineas and Ferb still have episodes coming out?
I think they had a movie.
That doesn't mean they did stop making episodes. Simpsons has a movie and they still make seasons.
Let's not talk about The Simpsons. They should have died a long time ago. Fox won't let that cash cow go away, though. Nor can I really blame them, to be honest. If you got something that's just making you money for like almost no investment, why not?
I had no clue that Phineas and Ferb has been that the show has been off the air for 6 years.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I think I just occasionally like ran into it and would watch it and enjoy it, and I did not. I thought I just had was catching various current episodes. No, You're catching
reruns, man.
I've been catching reruns for the past 6 years.
I think they did have a movie though recently, and I say that because the guy who voices Doofenshmirtz,
yeah,
he's pretty active on TikTok.
Oh yeah, he's awesome,
and he's been doing lots of stuff with that. Like I think right up to when they released it, he did like 20 days of doing various questions and stuff.
You could actually ask him to say certain things. And
yeah, like in Doofenshmirtz's voice.
Wow, now that I see who actually does the voices of the characters, I had no clue.
Wait, what's Ashley Tisdale? Who does she do? She's Candace? That makes sense, actually. Is it Candace or Candy?
Candace?
Okay. It's very small type, I can't.
Okay, I was like...
I could kind of see it, but...
But Ferb?
I don't know who that is.
Game of Thrones.
Who?
He was the one who became the king. The one in the wheelchair. The one the
really?
The crow. Yeah.
Huh. Who's Perry?
Perry is Dr. Fuchs. I thought
it was just Doofenshmirtz.
I thought he did both Perry and...
He might.
Oh, no.
To be honest.
I'm wrong. No. Somebody else is Perry. And he does a lot of stuff on it, too. On TikTok.
Oh. I was mostly kidding. Like, I thought they were just going to use, like, a random growl.
No. They have a legit voice actor for that type of stuff.
I guess it's similar to Groot. Like Baby Groot. Or just Groot in general, actually.
Yeah.
Voiced by Vin Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew that until I looked it up.
But he has to like make certain noises and clicks and for certain reasons and there's emphasis. But yeah, he's on TikTok too. So,
dun, 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 dun. I got DuckTales in my head now.
Woo! I like my DuckTales.
I know you do.
And I really wish
you watched the new one.
Disney Plus would actually show the current seasons of these shows.
Do you think that's a cable network kind of limitation that they are still locked into?
With who? They literally can. You mean like with the fact with Dish and cable companies that they have to not show the current? They can't show the current season online.
Maybe.
I guess there
like
could be
there's some weird convoluted agreements that are like that.
True. I guess there might be some of that.
Which is why when HBO first, okay, that might not be why, but like you could stream, I think it was HBO online, but only if you had like some kind of cable subscription with it.
There's been a lot of those. There still is those. Like a lot of the stations are starting to finally get their online stuff because they're realizing that if they don't, they're actually losing lots of customers. And the thing is, I think, or I could see in the next like 5-ish years, we will be able to watch these shows live, like we did like with Game of Thrones. So we'll be able to watch it live or on demand. Game of Thrones was the moment it went on HBO, it was on HBO Plus or HBO Go.
Oh, there's no delay.
They both started at the same time. Game of Thrones was so big, they had to do that because there wasn't you're going to work Monday and people that have cable are going to be spoiling it and there's going to be some fights.
That's fair.
And that's the thing is I actually, because of the separation, I feel like there's no more of that, did you watch? I think like Game of Thrones, some of the first few seasons of The Walking Dead, I felt were like that. There was like, did you watch last night's? Like it was big. And now that they're fighting now that there's so much the cable cutters and all that, there's that fight of like watching it live, watching it the next day, watch it the next season. People kind of just don't care. Because even with Netflix, where like, everyone has access to this entire season at the same time, where not everyone's going to burn through the season at the same rate.
So, question on that. Do you prefer they had the whole season put on at once, or do you prefer them trickling out the one episode every week?
So I've come to figure out it depends on the show.
See, I like
some shows do better in one giant go. Like Westworld. I have figured out Westworld is a burn through it all at once.
Why is that?
There's not much of this like setting and thinking and so on and so forth. It is better in the idea of we ran through this hour long of a show, and then we didn't either leave you enough, well, think about this. They kind of just like, and when the next week happens, you're just still kind of at the same pace. So you kind of can just, I have felt better when I have watched Westworld later, after the entire season's over, and just done, just burn through them all.
Okay, because I used to, like, if I'm watching a show and I'm really liking it, I do wish that sometimes I could just binge through it. But then I've been watching other shows, like animes right now, because there's a whole bunch coming out right now.
Yeah.
And they're all weekly. And I kind of like that it's weekly, because when I just binge through something, I don't remember anything. Or it's harder to remember the details because you don't have time to think about them.
But it's also on the opposite side on that. Because, if they give you something to think about and mull over, that's awesome, and that works well. If they don't give you something to mull over and they don't do a good wrap-up from last week, it can kind of just... You forgot what you watched last week. Or for the last couple of seasons or past whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Your power's not out, is it?
No, otherwise I'd be blinking. It was
that's
probably something that said goodbye or good night or
turn the lights off and it misinterpreted
it
being
happens.
all the lights.
Yeah, that can happen.
That's okay. But yeah, I was just wondering because some people really like that. I kind of do to a point, but it's kind of nice just like watching stuff and then having something to look forward to, because if I binge something, I want to find something new to watch like right then.
True.
Whereas if I'm not binging it, I can take a break and then come back to it later or whatnot. And I know that's all self-control for me.
Yeah.
It's not always works.
DuckTales.
Woo.
Yeah. I feel like most of them are good. I guess because they're so episodic. Weekly is fine.
So it's like a Monster of the Week kind of thing.
For the most part, not always, but it's kind of like how
So there are arcs.
There are. It's like South Park's latest seasons where there's Monster of the Week and an overarching story.
Yeah.
And it's been really, I've been liking that. Entertaining.
What do you think of the art style of the DuckTales, the new one?
I like it.
It just looks so weird.
It's different. I'll admit that. It's different. It's different from the old stuff.
Their heads are blocky.
Yeah.
By blocky, it's not like Minecraft blocky. They're just they're rounded.
They're definitely
squares.
Yeah, they are definitely like rounded edged squares. Yeah.
I don't hate it. It just looks odd. Like the older ones look more okay. Maybe, I don't know. Because I felt like I'd wanted to try watching it, and then I kind of got turned off either because of that, or maybe the voices. I don't know.
See some old. Yeah, I'm trying. Wow, there's a lot of new in there.
New and old. Also, Game Boy cover games and
Yeah.
Game Boy artwork is what I meant to say.
They're not as blocky, but they're still on that kind of. And I guess they're more roundish.
Yeah, the originals were more round, like, and that's even like not quite the like. Go up to one of the top higher ones. Like click on the no.
Which one? This one.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Well, that was a bad one to pick.
It was. Hey, does that compare the old and new? Yeah, there's the.
Yeah, their heads are just much bigger. I think that's why I don't like it. I mean, look at that. Their heads as kids are bigger than the adults.
True.
That's why I don't like it.
Well, Scrooge is a skinny dude.
Doesn't matter. If anything, he should have the bigger head. Because he had some kind of smarts to get all that money. I don't remember the whole story behind it.
Yeah. I'm enjoying them.
Have you finished them? Or are they still releasing it?
I thought they were still releasing it. I know I haven't watched the last season because the last season was on Disney directly, and they weren't putting it on Disney Plus. I think it's on Disney Plus now, but I haven't gotten back to it. I have like a list of stuff to watch on Disney Plus right now, and I need to actually burn through it.
It is still running. They have 3 seasons.
Because I'm actually thinking about canceling.
And the last episode's airing on the 22nd of February. Episode 19, or at least the last one that's on this list. Beaks in the Shell. Holy crap, that was a break. They didn't release... So their last one was a Christmas-themed one. How Santa Stole Christmas. Released on November 30th of last year. And then their next one comes out on the 22nd of February. I'm guessing that's not the last one of this season. Because that would be kind of a bummer. Have the finale 2.5 months away.
Well, it could be the mid-season.
It's episode 18. They only have 23 to 24. Usually when they split up seasons, like anime's been doing a ton, they do it in the middle. Not 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, I have 2 seasons on there.
Sad panda.
I actually think I'm way further behind than I thought. I may have actually...
Did you not watch the second season?
no, I've seen the second season. I just... Nope, I have finished the second season. I actually... Really? I swear I finished that episode.
The Moonvasion.
Yeah. I know I finished that one.
That was a 2-parter.
Oh yeah, it was an absolute season finale. When you're saying that the Christmas one, my favorite Christmas one is the first season one. Christmas episode. And it is where I thought, was it the season finale one? No, it wasn't.
They had a Jaws one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sky Pirates.
No, it was about the 3 ghosts. And it was quite entertaining because they even changed the music to it. It was like...
Oh, like they changed
they changed the words to it, yeah. Oh, why can't I find it on here? But it was like, Christmas carols singing or with the DuckTales or something like that.
I don't know if that was part of season 1.
I thought that was season 1.
Last Christmas, was that it?
What season is that?
Season 2.
I felt like, I'm going to find out in a moment. Oh, that's what I get for using Brave.
I'm looking at the comments. I'm spoiling it for me.
Yes.
So this is season 2.
I know. That is season 2? Okay. I'm like, as soon as you got to the credits.
Yeah, but basically when I asked that, I scrolled down to something that would have just given it away to me if I had waited.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is an amazing season.
I can see that. Who's the girl?
It is... I want to say... No, Della's the mom. The... girl... it's the daughter of the lady who works there. What was her name? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Plucky? What's her name? I feel like I'm wrong if I...
It's not Ducky, is it?
No. Della? No, is it Della?
Della sounds familiar.
I feel like that's wrong.
The character list should be at the top, I think. Unless it's not on the... That might not be on the web version of this app. Oh, there it is.
Webby. It's Webby.
Webby.
Della is somebody else. Della is the mom. Yeah.
There's
Della
Elena.
is Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mom.
There's Elena. That's only showing me 3 characters at a time. This one.
Oh. No, Lena is the black mage.
There's magic?
Duh. DuckTales.
Since when was there a magic system in DuckTales?
Since Scrooge McDuck had to deal with 3 ghosts. Come on. There has to be magic. A lot of his stuff is super magical.
Like, I know they're part of, the Mickey Mouse universe, and I know there's magic in there. I just didn't know that they ever used magic in DuckTales.
Well, they have to deal with magic.
That still means there's magic.
It doesn't mean they use magic. They just have to deal with it at times.
Who's Della?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mom.
Oh, okay. The name sounded familiar. I couldn't remember if that's the one we were just talking about or not.
Yes.
Thought it was like Bella. No, not Bella. That's Twilight. Among other things.
The voice of Scrooge, all amazing.
This guy?
Yeah. Do you know who that guy is?
David Tennant?
Do you know who he is?
No. Sounds familiar. Wait.
You know, there's probably some listeners that are really mad at you right
Oh,
now.
I'm sure. I'm just gonna say
You might be right.
I'm bad with actors
Okay.
unless they're Will Smith or a couple others. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
The person this reminds me of is Wolverine.
Oh, you're thinking of.
I can't remember his name either, but it's not that though. I guess is what you're saying.
Correct. That is, and why can't you made me forget his name? Actually,
I actually haven't seen any of the stuff that they're talking about on here, like all the roles that he has on TV time. The movies look familiar, but that's it.
Hugh Jackman, by the way.
Who?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yes, he is the Wolverine.
Am I crazy in thinking that it looked kind of similar, at least a younger Wolverine?
I think Hugh Jackman's bigger, more muscular. Like David Tennant's a little bit skinnier.
I only have a face to go off of here, so that's what I was going off of.
All right. So things that he has played in
Yes.
is, wow. I actually forgot he was in Good Omens too. He played.
He was in Jessica Jones, Doctor Who, Good Omens.
Okay, you just named the one thing that actually absolutely should have, like, he is the Doctor.
I haven't seen it,
Oh. All right, fine.
which is why I said I haven't seen any of these movies.
All right.
I know what they are. It's not most of them. at least.
Good Omens. He was,
Final Space. I was wanting to watch that, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
he played in Harry Potter.
What was he in Harry Potter?
He was the guy that had a box that was bigger on the inside.
What?
Kept Moody in the box. Mad Eye Moody. Is it Mad Eye Moody?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he
So
was the one that
he
morphed into Mad Eye Moody.
Okay. Didn't know that. Probably because they probably only showed his real... Did they ever show his real face?
Yes, they did. And he actually was, I think he was in the last movie too, because I don't think I killed him in that one.
Yeah. Red Martian? Bad Martian. No.
Bad Samaritan. I haven't seen that one. That one looks,
I'm going to defend myself here and
it's
also...
say it's small and
It's
it's
small.
hard to read. Yeah, it's all right. What else? I felt like there was something else he was in. Okay, Jessica Jones. He was Mr. Purple.
I
He
haven't seen Jessica Jones either.
okay. Recommend watching. Go watch Good Omens. Just watch Good Omens. It's on. Do you have Amazon Prime? You don't have Amazon Prime. Never mind.
I have Amazon Prime.
You have Amazon. Go watch Good Omens.
I don't have anything to watch it with. Besides casting it.
You could do that. Good Omens.
Star
Highly
Wars.
recommend.
Clone Wars. That's what TV Time says, at least. I don't know what he was. As Huyang? Huyang? Huyang.
Oh, the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I
right.
didn't say that part.
Yeah, I was like Star Wars. Like what? Like a random?
The cartoon.
Yes.
Huyang. Probably saying that wrong.
I feel like you are, but I can't think of it. Oh, he's in Genlock. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Genlock.
What?
He was the doctor in Genlock.
The doctor.
The doctor that created the technology.
He was in How to Train Your Dragon? Hidden World? I watched that too.
Yeah, he's in tons of things.
I don't remember who this was though.
How to Train Your Dragon or Genlock?
Oh, I haven't watched Genlock yet.
What?
I know I kept saying I would. I never got around to it. Get off my back.
Fine.
Who was Ivar the Witless in How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
I don't know who that was. I don't remember. I could look it up. Ivar the what? Witless?
Yes.
Oh, him.
He looks witless.
In some of the pictures, yeah. Welcome to Duckburg.
But yeah,
He's been in a ton of stuff.
yeah.
Dragons?
What are you looking at?
DreamWorks Dragons? It's right below your
Oh.
mouse. What?
Looks like a TV series. He was in 2 episodes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. 12-12. True Love.
Yeah, he's just been in tons and tons and tons of things.
Hamlet. The Catherine Tale Show.
Yeah, he was the 10th Doctor.
I'm
10th?
I'm seeing less and less stuff that I know of now. Besides Doctor Who. And by know of, I mean I at least understand what it is. Jude. I don't know that either, but The Bill?
Yeah.
Does that say Dramarama? Dramarama?
Where are
It's
you?
the bottom one.
Oh, it does say Drama Rama.
1988.
Yep.
That was before I was born. That wasn't even a thought. Probably.
Youngin. All right. Well, there's one of our David
Jeez.
Tennant. Good Omens. Watch it. Put it on your list to watch. Good Omens.
That was a heck of a tangent.
Must watch. They're filming around the world in 80 days again. Interesting.
They're filming that again?
They're making a series. Should I put Good Omens on the list for you so you'll watch it?
On what list?
Telling our listeners, telling everybody, watch Good Omens.
I'll probably forget.
Watch Good Omens,
I'll
Anthony.
probably forget.
Don't worry, I'll remind you for like the next 50 years until you watch it. It's about the great book.
The Great Book.
The great book.
What's the Great Book?
The great book of knowledge and history about everything that was written back in, like, I think the 1600s.
All right, that's not the book I thought you were referring to.
It's very much. It's by Good Omens is a book written by Douglas Adams. Do you recognize the name Douglas Adams?
I do, but I don't have any association.
He wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I haven't read that either.
It's all right. But
I've seen the movie.
the show Good Omens is really good, and David Tennant is in it, and so is, I think, Bilbo.
Bilbo?
Bilbo. Isn't that Bilbo?
I don't know.
I think it was Bilbo.
I don't think it was.
Michael Sheen. What else?
Oh, it might have been, actually. Just
Ah.
look for the word Bilbo.
True.
Though you're getting to where he was anyways. It wasn't Bilbo.
All right.
He might have been in the animated cast for The Hobbit.
What did he play in that? It was like super big that I was like, wait. Oh no, he was in Doctor Who though. Wasn't he? Yeah. Or not Doctor Who. Harry Potter. I swore he was in Harry Potter. Why am I screwing this actor up, and why do
I think I
not?
saw the word Twilight in there.
Oh, that's what it was. So, yeah, he was like one of the head.
He's in New Moon. Actually, he's probably in all of them.
He was one of the head vampires. When I say head, I mean like the heads, like the tops, not the family hangout but top. I mean like the lords of them.
I don't know how many of these I watched. I don't think I watched that many because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it's all right.
I know later on they get like, there's a like, is there a war?
I also think he played a vampire in. Yeah, there's one in the last one. I also think he played a vampire werewolf in. Or Lycan.
Sparkles.
What was it? What's the? I can't think of what it's called now. The one where she's like a vampire, or she works with all the vampires, but she ends up hunting them down.
Resident Evil?
No, No, she's not a vampire.
I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't know what it is, though.
Yeah, Underworld.
Underworld.
I flew right past it and I barely caught it. I don't even know where it's at now, but he was in Underworld. Actually, I probably just search it.
Rise of the Lycans?
Lycans.
2009. Jeez.
Lycan is a werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah, he was actually like the main werewolf.
I see.
The main wolf.
Oh. Timeline? He's in Timeline? Can you click on Timeline?
Where are you?
2 rows below your mouse. Oh, I read the book for this.
Wow, that is old.
Oh, it's got Paul Walker in it, too.
That's how old that is. Young Paul Walker. Before he was Fast or Furious.
No, I think that's around the same time. When did the first Fast and Furious come out?
It says 2003. Actually, you're probably right. I think that might be
I mean,
the career.
the first one premised them stealing VCRs. No, DVD players, sorry. Because that was a hot commodity item, like expensive. Where they could actually get a profit off of it. Whereas now you can get, if you can still find just a standard DVD player, it's probably like $15-$20.
Fast and Furious 2001. So you're right.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm not. I shouldn't be proud of that.
How about Gerard Butler?
Nope, no idea.
You don't know who Gerard Butler is?
Nope. He does look familiar though.
This
300?
is Sparta.
300?
Yeah.
Okay. He's an Arc the Animated Series. Oh, 2022. That's not out yet.
Yeah. They're making
a series for Arc.
a series about about being naked on the plains and dealing with dinosaurs.
So it's a game. It's a movie based off of a game. Therefore, he was in How to Train Your Dragon too. He was stoic.
Yeah.
Huh.
He has that good voice for it.
Yeah. Movie 43.
He was Leprechaun 1 and 2. Yeah, it's King Leonidas. 300.
Beowulf and Grendel.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. But yeah,
The Ugly Truth.
we're just going through IMDb now.
What was Paul Walker all on? Besides Fast and Furious.
He was in Fast and Furious. He was in the other Fast and the Furious. And Too Fast, Too Furious. Noel. He was in Joyride, also known as Very Fast and Extra Furious.
I don't know any of these.
I recognize Pleasantville. Why does that sound... Oh, yeah. That was an interesting movie. It's basically about like the 1950s. It's like a kind of a 1950s sitcom type of thing. And then people start kind of modernizing. And so everyone then is in black and white, but people start turning into color.
So the premise, like the quick short summary is, two 1990s teenage siblings find themselves in a 1950s sitcom, where their influence begins to profoundly change that complacent world.
Yes.
So is it like time travel?
I don't remember nearly enough to actually...
Because I've seen lots of movies and games kind of play off that idea where they're
Has Toby
in a
Maguire.
1950s sitcom and it's black and white.
Yeah. But their influence is actually turning people in color, which is making them kind of come into modern things. So it doesn't have that 1950s, like, oh, golly gee mentality.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was...
Decent? It's got a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm going to go mediocre.
Mm.
I remember it exists.
Well, there's that at least.
Yes.
It's more than I can say about a lot of movies I've watched, probably. Because I can't remember any of the movies I watched.
Oh yeah, we went back to that. I was like, timeline. I recognize that. Yep, we literally just saw that. The Lazarus Project.
That sounds familiar.
It's
No idea. Never mind.
well, there's a lot of stuff with the Lazarus Project because it's also taken from like the Eternal pool or the
Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth and all that. But there's also a lot of other things. I think the Lazarus Project didn't go along that and ended up doing some other weird things with it, with the story. But yeah, we should probably wrap things up.
Timeline.
Do you have any famous last words?